So, does the episode 5 theory work?
I mean, it was painful
No, but it was like,
in an emotionally fraught.
right, but I think was it the most emotionally impactful episode of the show? And does it play a role on the show that is like, without this, we don't have what comes afterwards? And I think yes, because we've had major developments with every single storyline here. You know, Belly chooses Jeremiah after her rejection. There's advancement in the Laurel and Cleveland storyline. Stephen and Shayla's storyline advances. We get the introduction of Stephen maybe having a gambling problem. You know, we haven't been talking about. Susanna is dealing with like the finality of her life, I think, in the choices that she's making. Is she really going to step away from her marriage? Like, what would that feel like? I think that's what she's testing out here with that guy who was hot. I mean, that guy was hot. Like, but I couldn't be like, go Susanna, just because it just was so driven by like, all the dark stuff that's happening in the show. And then Conrad too, I think, has come back to himself. As I mentioned before, I think he's being the responsible one. He's cleaning up. He's helping his mom. He's trying to be lighthearted for her. Like, oh, big day, mom, like as you're passed out on the stairs. Like, imagine how upsetting that is to see. Even if you didn't know that your mom had cancer for the second time, like if you come home and your mom is like, it'd be a pretty aggressive thing to see for a 17-year-old, right? Like, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think in his mind, yeah, I mean, he doesn't know anything that's how, in his mind, there's no fun, like I said, with him not being by the pool
Right.
earlier. There's no like fun, frivolous, he doesn't even know for sure what is going on.
Right.
He doesn't know that any substances were introduced here. He, in his mind, could just be like, she feels very sick today. Like not that she was dancing and having fun and,
Right.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he missed all the fun stuff.
Okay. It was a rough one. We do have some better stuff coming in episode 6. I think it's a easier watch for the
Yeah,
most
as far
part.
as like the most, so is this track 5, episode 5 theory? That means like the most emotional of the entire season. Because, I mean, 7 also is going to be emotional, right?
It
But
is, but I think in a different way. I think
in a
it's,
different way. Okay.
yeah, I mean, the
Yeah.
saddest, most difficult, or most revealing, I think, of the episodes.
Well,
But
5 is really going to be the one that everyone's looking back at. And yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
coulda,
Could
shoulda,
have all
woulda.
could
I
have
think
all
so.
gone down differently.